Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to show you how I make beautiful, quick and easy nose rings. If you haven't checked out my last nose ring video, please make sure you check that out. It will be in the description box. Also, I will be using the same design, but like tweaking it a little bit so that way the nose rings could look slightly different. So every time I do a design, I'm going to show you another nose ring with the same design, but it's going to look kind of different in a way. You'll see what I'm talking about. But make sure you subscribe to my video. Thank you. So first we're going to start off with this quick and easy nose ring. This is actually one of my favorites because it looks like a little bow at the top. So first things first, you're going to start off with a smooth edge. Please make sure you use your wire cutters or your nail file. You do not want to scrape your nose, so make sure your edge is smooth. That's rule number one. After you have that smooth surface, you're going to use the very end of your round nose pliers and make a loop. You should already know how to do this if you watch my previous videos. If you haven't watched my previous videos, go check it out. You're basically making two little loops. So right after you make the first loop, you're going to grip the wire right underneath the first loop and make another one, like so. Now you should have the perfect bow, and it's time to add whatever bead or gemstone you would like. I don't remember the size of this bead, but I will put it inside the description box. Now it's time to make another loop underneath the bead, and make sure that you're using the front of the nose ring, not the back of the nose ring. So just pay close attention to that. Also, you don't want to grip the wire right underneath the bead. You want to leave a little bit of space because when you're making your next loop, it needs somewhere to be. See what I'm doing? I'm making sure that the wire can fit underneath the bead. So don't go directly underneath the bead to make the loop. Now, all you see me doing here is making sure that the wire is tight on the round nose pliers. So just pull the wire as tight as possible. So your nose ring should look like this, and all you have to do is bend it over your finger and then cut it with your wire cutters. But yeah, this is cute. I really do like it. I'm going to show you guys another one. This is the black one that I made. It kind of looks different, but it's the same exact design. So you can pick and choose how small you want the loop. Ooh, I just thought of another idea. Maybe you can put two beads instead of one, or two gemstones instead of one. I'm gonna have to try that next time. I didn't even think of that until now. So for this nose ring, it's kind of like the first one with the bow at the top, but this time I left the bow at the top slanted and I didn't put a loop at the bottom. Either way, I think it's cute, so I hope you enjoy this design too. Okay, so the only thing the first nose ring and this nose ring have in common is the bow at the top. That's it. After that, you're going to use the back of the nose ring instead of the front to finish it off. So just to be clear, this is the back of the nose ring and this is the front. So you're going to use the back of the nose ring for the next step. So make sure the wire is on top. Hopefully that makes perfect sense. After that, you're going to grip the wire right underneath the bead and bend it towards the bow, like so. And then once you're done with that, you're going to grip the wire again, but this time it's going to be right underneath the last loop. Also, feel free to put the bow how you want it. If you want the bow to be directly on top, just like the first nose ring, please do that. I feel like that'll be cute as well. Hopefully you can see this crystal clear. I'm not directly under the loop, I'm a little over. So I'm touching the very end of the loop, then I'm wrapping it around my round nose pliers. After that, all you have to do is wrap the nose ring around your finger and then make a loop. Here you see two of the same nose rings that look slightly different. So if you want, just to tweak it a little bit, you can make the other one. Next up, we have one of my everyday nose rings. I really like this one because it's just simple and cute, and it's also similar to the first one because it has a loop at the bottom. Now that I think about it, this is a combination of the first and the second one. This is also going to be one of the easiest ones I'm going to show you today. So first, we're going to start off with a smooth edge like always. Please make sure you start with a smooth edge. This is your face. We don't need to be cutting your face up. So after you're done making your first loop, you're going to grip the wire right underneath the loop and just bend it with your round nose pliers. So this time around, you're not going to go directly underneath the loop, but you're still going to make sure your round nose pliers is touching the end of the loop before you bend it over your round nose pliers. Feel free to open up the nose ring if you can't fit your round nose pliers in there. You can always close it back, but I am going to show you the difference between the nose rings when it's open and when it's closed. Now it's time to make a full circle, and I place the round nose pliers directly under that first loop. That first bend of the round nose pliers, like so. I am using a 24 gauge. I think it's a 24 or 22 gauge, but I'll put that in the description box. But it's easy to manipulate, so that's why I'm just squeezing it so easily. But I am going to show you what the nose ring looks like when you don't squeeze it together. Always remember, you can tweak these nose rings to how you want it. Do you see how I made the swirls just a little smaller on the other one? It's the same exact technique. So play around with it, get a feel for it. And I also want you guys to start sending me your designs. Like, I'm excited to see what you do. So once again, this is how both of the nose rings look. I'm also about to show you how they look on my nose. And like I keep saying, and like I'm always going to say, that these are just so cute. Like, I don't wear both at the same time, but I know people who do, but do your thing. Now with this one, it's kind of like my yin and yang one, and people really buy this one off my nose. Like, it's crazy. You'd be surprised. Like, once people know you make jewelry, they be like, want to buy everything off your body. I'd be like, you know what? Here you go, sweet lady. So the first step we've already done multiple times. The only real tricky part about this nose ring is when you gotta wrap it around in a circle. So like we've been doing, you're gonna make your first loop, grip the end of that loop, and then bend the wire. Once you're done with that, now it's time to make the circle. Okay, y'all, I'm gonna try my best to explain this part because it's like a two-part movement. You're like pressing and turning at the same time, but you have to be gentle because if you don't, it won't look like a full circle. You'll kind of get ends that are not sharp, but like just not a full circle. Now that I think about it, it's more of a press and roll rather than a press and bend, if that makes sense. So press down on it with your finger and like roll it because you can't just bend the wire. You gotta roll it. I just keep saying roll it. But yeah, you really gotta roll it. Don't press the wire down. Press on the actual nose ring and roll it. That makes sense, you guys. I really do. Because I'm going to show you what happens when you press the wire down instead of rolling it. Do you see how that little dent at the top just happened? That's what's going to happen if you do that. But you will have to play with it a couple of times to get it right. So don't get frustrated. Just get it right. Get it right, get it tight. Like, that's the only thing you can really do. I still mess up sometimes too, and it's my design. So please don't get frustrated. Just keep trying your best. So all I did was make a full circle. That's literally all I did. And I just squeezed it tight and made a full circle. So it should look like this. So make sure when you're doing the next step that you're holding the nose ring like this because this is the front part. So remember that. So now all you're gonna do is a little zigzag going down and you're gonna be done. So now all you have to do is grip the wire right beside the circle, not directly underneath, and then bend it. And then you're gonna do the same thing. So basically you're gonna bend the wire 3 more times before you close it. You can decide to leave it open or you can leave it closed. I just decide to leave it closed every time just because I feel like the top part can look a little big, so I just like it closed, but I'm pretty sure somebody could rock it with it open. So always remember you can choose to bend the wire wherever you want to bend it. So with the other one you see that I bent the wire a little more closer to the circle rather than further off. So play around with it, girl, play around and see what you like. So after doing the first few, you should be able to do this one in your sleep. It's nothing but one loop at the top and like 2 bends of the wire. Here I'm showing you the same design, but I decided to bend the wire further. So same design, it just looks slightly different. The first one was just a little smaller. So like always, we make that first loop, grip the end of that loop, and bend the wire. We did that like 3-4 times already, so you should have that down pat. And after you do that, you're just going to continue to bend the wire the same way. And please feel free to continue to bend it if you want a longer nose ring. I personally don't like the huge nose rings, so that's why I like to just keep it small and tight. But there's so many girls who can rock those long, beautiful nose rings that I'm just like, damn, girl, you killing it. And my next nose ring videos, I might make some long ones, so let me know if you want like some of those designs. So next we have this nose ring, and it is kind of big. To be honest, I didn't really like it, so I didn't make a full video on it. I wanted to get you guys' opinion to see if you would like to see me make this one. I do have a little clip of me doing it, but my footage got lost some way somehow, so I didn't finish making it. But if you would like to see me finish this nose ring, just let me know in the description box and I'll do it. But for now, I'll just show you guys the little clip that I do have. And just to be clear, I'm not saying it's not cute. I'm just saying it's not really my style. I mean, I know it looked good, girl, but it's just not my styles. But if it's your style and you like it, I'll just make the video. And also remember, if you see anything online that you like, you can always just hit me up in my inbox and I can show you how to make it. But for this one, instead of making one loop, we're going to make a full circle, a complete circle. So that's how we start off this one. I know you can see it layered on top, but make a full circle. I'm just gonna let this video play out until the footage cut off. For my advanced people, I'm pretty sure you can just catch on and you can complete it just by looking at it. But for my beginners, once again, just let me know if you want to see how to do this and I'll just make the video all over again. One thing to remember is that all of these loops are full circles. After the last full circles, all you have to do is bend it on your finger and close it up. And now that I think about it, you don't even need to be advanced to finish this. I don't know why I said that. You can still be a beginner to finish this. All you have to do is bend it over your finger like I just stated, and there you have it, the nose ring. I really hope you enjoyed my nose ring video. I know you guys loved my last video, and I appreciate all of the love that I'm getting on that video. You guys are really warming my heart, so thank you so much, and let me know what else you want to see, and make sure that you subscribe to my channel and like this video to support me. Thank you.